Hey everybody, Peder Eide here. Hey, with our ministry, we have designated September as Back to Hope Month. And what that means is we celebrate so often that children are going back to school and getting into their new routines and their new grades and their new experiences and friends. But in a lot of third world countries, there are children who never experienced that. And I've got to meet a lot of those children. So we want to bring a month called Back to Hope, and it's about a partnership that we do with Compassion. Compassion International is about sponsoring children, $38 a month, to help develop them by meeting their needs of food, clothing, education, medication, but even more so, to learn about this love of Jesus and the plan that He has for their life. So what we're doing is we're going to share some videos and some stories about sponsorship and how it's changed the life of my family and even my own children. One of those experiences is when we went to India this last January. It was my wife Sherry and my oldest son Taylor, and we met this little boy named Deep. And while I was there, I did a video about specifically meeting this little boy named Deep. Watch the video, and then when we're done, I'll tell you about a neat opportunity that comes with sponsoring a child. Watch this. Hey everybody, it's Peter, and I'm here in Calcutta, India on a trip with Compassion. And we've been visiting different projects and a lot of the ministry that Compassion does all around the city. One of the projects we visited today, we get to meet this little boy named Deep. Deep is 5.5 years old. He is just this cute little guy. And he is one who lives with his grandparents. The reason he lives with his grandparents is because at 5 months he was diagnosed with this disease, a blood disease called thalassemia. And thalassemia is where basically every 6 weeks he needs a blood transfusion. And his parents decided they couldn't pay for it, and they didn't want to pay for it, they didn't want to deal with it. So they both left him. And they left him with the grandparents, so every 6 weeks Grandma takes a 3-hour bus trip to get him his blood transfusion, because if he doesn't get the transfusion, 2 packs of his blood, he's going to die. So what happens is, 6 weeks, they spend a whole day taking a 3-hour trip in town, 3-hour trip back, so that he can have this blood transfusion. Here's the thing about the blood transfusion. It takes 80% of Grandma and Grandpa's income to do it. There's no other way they can do it. With the jobs that they do, that's all they have, 80% of their income. That doesn't include any food, clothing, anything else that he might need. See, that's what makes Compassion's ministry amazing. Compassion has been able to come in and help this family and help cover those medical needs. So now he gets an education, which his favorite subject is mathematics, and he loves to color, and he gets to go to school, and he gets to live. And he gets to live because Compassion has been partnering with this church to make sure that he can get the blood that he needs. That's what $38 a month does. That's why the sponsorship is so important. It really is about rescuing children, and it really is about life and death. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this story about Deep. He's a beautiful little boy. By the way, when you asked him what he wants to be when he grows up, he said he wants to be a doctor. That's pretty cool. Do you know how that Compassion got involved with Deep? One of the things that helped is someone at an event found a packet like this, and it had Deep's picture on it, where this picture would be. And they said, we can sponsor him. They felt that tugging on their heart. They said, God, take whatever we have, whatever we offer, and do what you want to do. And it's saving little Deep's life. Now, per this video, you can't necessarily grab a packet, but if you want to, if you're saying that's something we could do, we want to change the life of a little boy like Deep, go to my website, go to pedereide.com. And on that website, you'll find a little link that says Compassion. And on that link, click Compassion. It'll bring you to a page where you can immediately find information about sponsoring a child. And if you sponsor a child through that link, you'll get an autographed CD from me. And be the least I could do for you willing to reach out and rescue a child. Thanks for listening. Watch for more videos. One coming up in just another couple days. And then even a video about my daughter Allison and her sponsorship experience. It's pretty cool. So keep your eyes open. And hey, last thing, would you mind posting this? Send it out, repost it. Send it out if you think it would be helpful. Alright? Blessings, guys. Thanks for your time. Bye-bye. Take what I have, turn it into something more.
about the glory of you, Lord. All about the glory of you,